Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing Secret Hunter. As everybody knows, there are currently two decks that are very polarizing in the current meta, which would be the combo druid decks that play Kael'thas and the switcheroo priests. And a lot of people say there's no decks that actually counter them. Well, here I present to you Secret Hunter, where this deck's sole goal is to shoot on those two decks. To deal with switcheroo priest, you're playing double freezing trap and you're playing pressure plate. In order to OTK you, the priest needs to play a spell. So pressure plate can kill the stone tusk boar. As well, freezing trap just cucks the deck. So you kind of have those two answers for that deck, because if you bounce the boar, it's going to go back to being a 1/1, and then they can't actually kill you ever. And then the druid deck, you have the big one is pressure plate, because obviously they have to play spells to go off. But also you have ice trap, which can slow them down by a turn, and if you slow them down by a turn, you could most likely be able to kill the Kael'thas, and then they're either super far behind or there's just no way they can win. So this deck is very much tailored to beat that, and they still have tools to deal with other decks. You know, your Pirate Wars, you have explosive trap, freezing trap, which helps slow them down a little bit. For the shaman matchup, you do have living breath, or a dragon breath, sorry, in order to just get away from the freeze and still be able to connect with your giant Crossroads or your Cloaked Huntress or whatever, your animal companions and whatnot. So anyways, with all that being said, how about we keep the first one and we see how things go. Alright guys, so with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first game. Alright guys, yeah, I'll see y'all there. Alright, so our first matchup is against one of those that are gonna be ideally a good matchup for us. Here I mull everything besides the dunes. I can coin out the dune on 1, which is really good for us. These are actually really bad draws. I'm not necessarily expecting to just only hit perfect matchups, or to have like perfect draws, right? You can never expect to have a perfect draw every single game, but there's some games where you'll hit it, and there's some games where you won't. That's insane. All right, that's not what we want to draw, but the dune on 1 is really good. You have very high odds of hitting the pressure plate. Ideally against the deck he's playing, the play is Snipe pressure plate, so this way he can play the what is his name? Why can't I think of his name? My brain ain't working right now. Barnes. You can snipe down the Barnes, and then afterwards, when he plays his next spell, the pressure plate goes, ow, and then it kills the Kael'thas, which is the perfect scenario. I think he can kill me next turn. I don't think he can, so I feel safe doing this. There's the pressure plate. Alright. I'm pretty sure we win from here. Next turn our play is this. Yeah, okay. I think we're fine. I mean, he might be able to kill us from here. I think the odds are fairly low. I'm not too worried if I'm being honest. So, yeah. I think from here we're really safe. And we should probably just win from here. It's pretty nice. Sadly, he triggered that, which is one less trigger on this, but for now, we're chilling. Okay, and we have that. That's insane. The pressure plate can now sadly mistrigger, which is a thing that can happen, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? If he goes Barnes into Kael'thas, it's a 50-50. I don't really like that, but what can you do? We also have the ice trap, which should ideally slow him down for a turn, but it's not guaranteed. Alright. It's also gonna be a little bit hard for him to deal with this. I mean, what is that? 9, 18, 20 damage on board. And if he's casting Kael'thas from hand, he just loses the game, right? Pressure plate just goes, snipes it, and then he loses. Oh my god, slam that Kael'thas. Dare you. Maybe playing this was better, but I think this was the better play overall for this turn. Like, you could have made the argument that this was really good here, but Nah. I don't think so. That's really bad for me. Ideally, I draw second pressure plate. I didn't think it worked that way. I thought it would trigger 4. That's really fucking bad. Okay, I'm actually probably just dead here. Never mind. I misunderstood how this game works. He doesn't really have to attack me with anything to kill me, and I didn't hit a secret that's... To be fair, he might have to play around the cat. Like, he might think that the secret I just played was another pressure plate or something else, but I mean, it's a cat trick. It won't trigger even if he plays a spell, so it's a little bit awkward. There's fairly high odds though that we're just dead. Sadly. Yeah. It's kind of annoying that that's how pressure plate works, but what can you do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just, we're big dead. Oh well. Sometimes they have everything to kill you on curve, sometimes they don't. Just so happened that we're in a world where he had quite literally a perfect draw. I guess he might not have everything. Like, he might not actually be able to find lethal, but odds are really fucking high that he has lethal. I'm waiting to see if it appears in the bottom corner. Yeah, okay, he had it. Oh well. Oh well. If pressure plate didn't work that way, he had lost the game. I don't think pressure plate should work that way. I should say when your opponent, but oh well, what can you do? Let's skip the next one. Alright, Rogue. I'd argue that this deck is better than the one we just played against, by the way. I will die on that hill. I don't think that Druid is actually broken. I think the deck is bad overall, and I will die on that hill. It's just, again, Pirate Rogue is just really fucking consistent and kills earlier than the Druid deck does, and I don't understand why people think this is fine, but the Druid deck is broken. To me, it just doesn't make sense. There are all kind of shit in this matchup. I think it has to be this though. But yeah, no, I definitely. Again, it makes it sound bad whenever I say it, but the fact that this deck kills you actually on turn 4 consistently versus Druid that doesn't do it consistently is, in my opinion, where the problem lies. Right? If that Druid lost the game if he didn't have the curve he did. If we're being honest. The problem is both of my secrets here are spell based, and that deck plays like 2 spells. But yeah, no, Druid. People say Druid's bad because it's unhealthy for the game, but I would argue that these aggro decks that kill on turn 4 are just as unhealthy, if not more unhealthy for the game. 1 mana off, fuck me. Are arguably more unhealthy for the game than the Druid deck is. Like, yes, the Druid deck is annoying to play against, but there is counterplay to it, and that's something people don't want to accept. You make their spells cost more, they can't kill you on curve, right? There's so many things you can do to prevent them from necessarily just killing you on curve that I think it makes it fine. Fuck, if he didn't have... Of course, he's gonna have fucking like 30 things. So, like, how is this okay? How the fuck is the fact that he played one... Like, I don't know. He would say this is fine, but... The Druid deck isn't, and that just doesn't make sense to me, man. Because this is less fine in my opinion. This is less fun to play against. There is less counterplay to this. What was my counterplay to that? Have a removal spell on turn 2 to kill his cannon. What happens if you just play cannon on turn 3 into a pirate? What is my counterplay then? There is none, right? So I don't know. I don't think it's fine. I think this deck is more problematic. Again, there's just no... Again, Priest has counterplay where you can play... There's like a million taunt drops that are less than 3 mana in the game. they're not the greatest cards in the game, right? Don't get me wrong. They're not like good, but they're counterplay to the meta, right? Against Shaman, you'll have the guy who makes battle cries cost more, which is almost an instant win if you're playing any form of an aggro-ish deck, right? Against Druid, if you play Nosferatu, you play a whole bunch of other things. I'm tired of beating this dead horse, but the decks are fine. People just need to learn to play around it. Again, Tekken, Cult and Apothecary, Tekken, Taunt minions, Tekken, like there's so many. It pisses me off that people say the deck's broken because there's so much shit you can actually do to counter it. Versus Pirate Rogue and Pirate Warrior and Quest Hunter, it feels like there's significantly less. And I don't understand why why no one ever really complained about those decks. But they'll complain about a combo deck. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And again, that is my opinion. You guys don't have to agree with me, but it is my opinion that both of those decks are balanced in comparison to whatever the fuck these decks are. Rifle's really nice. Do this. Explosive? My mouse, please stop dying, mouse. I have to go buy new batteries. my mouse runs on batteries and is dying. It's a little obnoxious, but what can you do? Alright. Hopefully this is going to be good enough. He can attack my hero here. He can trade into this, which is not ideal for me, but this is at least going to hopefully protect me from 4 health. Because I have a feeling this is trading into here. He actually has to hit... Okay, that's going to hit into one of these two. He actually has to hit, and then this would have to get... No, isn't he just dead on board? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If he didn't have this, he was dead on board. He might still be dead on board if this is a... It's not a 3-3. If that was a 3-3, he was dead on board. Oh, well, he's dead on board. Let's go. Pressure plate. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Or the Frostwolf. I don't know what achievement this is, but... Man, Lesser Emerald Spellstones used to be so good, and now they're just too slow. This card was so broken for the longest time, and people were calling for its nerf, and now it just feels slow. It's kind of funny. Anyways, let's skip the next one. Priest. Perfect. Priest with the freezing trap and the pressure plate in my opener. I don't actually know if I can lose this game. If I'm being honest, I don't actually know if it's possible. I mean, I assume it is possible, depending what deck he's playing. Because he's not... I think this is just the switcheroo deck. I know I played that in my switcheroo deck. I'm going to go pressure plate first, and then I'm going to do freezing trap. I think that is the correct order. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Right, freezing... No, pressure plate first. Maybe I should have actually coined one out. Maybe I should have coined this outside of 4-2 beater on board. This slows him down for a turn, which is kind of funny. Actually, no, I can do this here, because if he slams switcheroo, I just do this, coin this next turn, and I don't know if there's much he can do. Off the top of my head, there is not much, but... Okay, he can still slam switcheroo. If he gets switcheroo off this. But I mostly did that just to have like a minion on board. I was about to say, it took a little bit too long for him to actually... Okay, that's probably a switcheroo. Or he has it in hand. Alright, so just this. Alright, well, see if he can beat it. If he can beat it, he can beat it, but I don't know what that deck would play in order to beat this. He can't be playing Flare. Can't be playing a lot of shit, so. Yeah. Mouse, please stop dying. Yeah, I think my mouse, the battery in my mouse needs to be changed, sadly. Bye. There's no way for him to put that card back into his deck. So he just has a 1/1 Boar and a 1/1 Darkness. Da-da-da. Good, he can control the board all he wants, but I'm gonna slam this next turn and, you know, just chill, basically. I don't think that deck has another win con, really. But I guess Boar into yeah, so I figured it out when I was playing it, right? It's Boar into +2 health, double health, Topsy, copy, like some combination like that. That's how that deck wins. Like, you'd have to be like, yeah, it's like basically like 10 mana, but he's gonna die to my 4/3 by then. Beautiful. Easy game, easy clap. Get a whole bunch of levels, rank up some more. Beautiful. Alright, next one. Another rogue? Fuck me. This deck is designed to beat the combo decks, not the fucking Mongoloid decks. I'm missing a 3-drop, but I think this is fine. Just because Snipe is so good. If he plays greedy like our last opponent did that was on that deck, Snipe is just really good, right? Because he's gonna wait, slam turn 2 cannon, I slam Snipe, he slams thing, he just loses. Another 4-drop, that's not what I want. I want to see, like... I don't even want to say a Cloaked Huntress, probably like a Bunker, or Flare into Bunker, or Tracking into Bunker. But it's just this play has to be next turn. If it's Quest, it's even better, right? It forces him to play a 0-cost minion. If it's not Quest and it's Pirate, I mean, this can just eat a cannon, it can eat a Pirate, it can eat so much shit that I think it's just fine. And again, slamming this on 2 might... Does he have Coin Cannon? That's fucking disgusting. I hate this game. I actually fucking hate this game. This game is trash. Why did he have to have Coin Cannon? Why does this also not have to stack the way I want it to work? Where he gets all of his triggers and then my thing triggers? Why? 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 Like, again, how is this more fair than the combo decks? I'm dead next turn. I'm legitimately at 10 health this turn. And I played to the best of my ability. Like, not because this deck is bad or anything, it's just... I'm at 9 health on turn 3. Yet you can play around it. What was I don't understand what the counterplay is to this. I'm at 5 health here. Actually just at 5 health on curve. It's a trap. It's a tarp. The only way I guess I could possibly come back here is if he plays a spell which allows me to snipe this. Well, this seems fair to me. Heroes, so I need to get that. I need to get that to put the best odds at surviving. This is so fucked. I'm just dead. Like, there's nothing I could do. I'm just dead. I'm at 3 life on turn 5. Maybe if I hit like a... Can't even hit like a Millhouse. Like it's a Mukla. How? Why did I have to hit a fucking 1-1? I hate this game. I actually loathe this game. Let's do this first. Her friendly meeting dies when a 1. I guess explosive. So right now, between Dart Trap. Okay, I have to do math. That'd be 10, 18. He wouldn't quite be dead. I'd also need a Dart Trap to trigger. I think I have to attempt to play. If I play it safe, I get cucked. If I don't play it safe, I get cucked. It's the problem. Like, he has a pirate in hand. That could be the 2-1. I have to do it this way. It fucking sucks, but I have to do it this way. Take 1, possibly. Like, I take 1. The problem is now I get cucked, where if he goes attack into... Okay, well, at least he can't attack my face now. Because of improved explosive is 3. If he plays a spell that gets pressure plated. Oh my god. This, every time I queue this matchup, it actually gives me a fucking headache. Like, I can't tell if the play I did was correct or not. I think the play I did was like super safe. And Rogue doesn't have a way that's efficient to deal with a whole bunch of secrets. So I feel safe doing it, but I don't know if it was the correct call overall. Am I dead? Or did you concede? Beautiful. Oh my god. Again, every time I queue this matchup, it gives me a fucking headache, and I hate it. That might be why I hate this deck so much, but I can beat it, but it like requires so much actual thought that I don't like it. Anyways, let's queue up the next one, alright guys? I'll see y'all there. Yeah, another druid. Fuck me. Okay. So, I want to keep this end. Actually, no, I'm all the explosive. The explosive does absolutely nothing in the matchup. There's so many better cards basically just to hit. It was actually possibly also correct to Mel Drek'Thar, just because hitting the pressure plate and hitting the snipe and hitting more cards that just slow him down are just so important. But at the same time, ooh, where's the bunker? Okay, so it's this on 2, then this whatever secret I get on 3, I think. Yeah, I think that just has to be the play. Oh, there's the pressure plate. So it's pressure plate plus snipe. Arguably the best combination. If he tries to go for a super fast kill, it prevents it, which is what I really like about that play. This actually doesn't slow him really down. I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way, which really fucking sucks. At least I'm guaranteed this turn to hit a Cloaked Huntress, which is really fucking good for me. Oh my god, he's about to get cucked, and that makes me so fucking happy. Oh, this makes me so fucking happy. Beautiful. Oh, it's a 50-50. Do I hit my 50-50 and win the game, or do I lose the game? I fucking hate this game. I hate this fucking game so much. Oh well. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Again, I played to the best of my abilities. It was arguably better to slam this there, but he was also able to play around it, so it didn't actually matter. And yeah. If I would have sniped that, I won the game. Oh well. I thought it was gonna be Barnes, but alas, it was not. How does one win from here? I don't think I can actually win from here, but that's not what I wanted. Anyways, oh well. He high rolled the 50-50, and it won him the game. Deserved. Oh yeah. 50-50s like that happen with every deck. It's not the deck that's broken. Yeah. We actually have time for one more game. I didn't think we would, but we do. So let's queue it up real quick. Oh. Oh, a mirror match. Well, not necessarily a mirror match, but you know what I'm saying. This is a really good start, actually. I mean, I'll take this on turn 2. It's probably Quest, if I had to guess. Not that many people are on Secret Hunter. So if I had to take a wild guess, I would say it's Quest. I was correct. Tracking or Flare would be nice. Just so I have something to play on one. Ooh, Drek'Thar. Oh, man. I want to play this slow. I kind of want to hope to get double cross on Drek'Thar. But I can't realistically bank on it, so. Let's just do this. I played that in the wrong order. Whoops. It should have been Cat, Ice, Pressure, then Explosives. That's the order it should have been in. But, I mean, that's one of those micro things that you might not think makes that big of a difference, but throughout the course of the game could make an actual huge difference, right? Because now he's going to play something, right? And I'm going to kill his guy when I could have potentially had it in order to kill, what's-his-face. Oh, that's just, okay. That's just best possible curve. Let's do that. This is actually just best possible curve. I don't know what the fuck to say. Yeah, because, oh no, Ice Trap puts that back into his hand. That was also a phenomenal top deck, and that's tilting. The fact that Flare works that way is really obnoxious. I mean, it makes sense, but also it was one turn too late, if we're being honest. I think the fact that I have so much power on board on turn 3 just kind of says I won the game. But, I mean, there's Explosive Trap coming up. I can't play Drek'Thar on curve here. Just because I play it and I don't get any minions out of it. This way he's going to kill 2 things here. I'm going to slam this. I'm going to get ideally 2 Crossroads and then... Yeah, to be fair, he has to wipe my board here. Leaving me up with 2 minions is lethal. And he doesn't know what secret I have, so... He got big time cucked. He could have... I think if I was him, I would not have played it the way he did, personally. But that's me, right? I would have just gone for the spells on turn 2 and then just see what triggered. And then try to deal with that way. To try and play around a Petting Zoo. Or to try and play around, like, something to flood the board. Or just any payoff card, right? Even a Crossroads there would have been really bad for him. I've had a 6-5 that would have been really, really hard for him to deal with. So, yeah. Anyways, we have things to collect here. Trigger things. Gain 40 honor by playing games with Drek'Thar in your deck. Interesting. So you can get the other ones. Interesting. That's actually really cool. The fact that they allow you to get the other diamonds just by playing a specific card is actually really, really nice. It's not something I would have thought Blizzard would have done, if I'm being honest. To be fair, I think it's going to take forever to complete it, because I don't necessarily play that many decks with Drek'Thar, but it's still really cool that I can actually get the other diamonds for free. Let's open a pack, though. I want to open the pack. Again, I have a minor pack addiction right now. I clicked on the wrong button and that tilts me. Yeah, minor pack addiction. Open 200 packs day one was not enough to curve my hunger. To cure my hunger? I don't know how that saying goes. I'm dumb. Anyways, though, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Again, I am trying to stream more on Twitch, but it's gonna probably start more often next week, like basically a week from now, just because I have exams till the 26th. So when my exams are done, I'm gonna try and stream more, but I start school on the 4th, I'd like to say, so it doesn't leave me that much time between my end of class and my start of class. So yeah, anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all there. Peace.